Hey everyone, how's it going? Hovey here, and today I'm bringing you a little review / my thoughts on the Stillpiercer sniper, which is a hunter exclusive legendary sniper you get from the gunsmith. Yeah, you get to rank 2 and he gives you a little quest that takes like 10 minutes, not even kidding, it's a super easy quest. And he gives you this bad boy, which is an awesome sniper. So first off, I want to say thanks to the people that recommended it in my last review. I did the hereafter review and you guys suggested this and you wanted to see a review of it, and I'm glad you guys did because this thing's really good. So let's get into it. Starting off, you'll see it's my hunter. It's my really ugly hunter. I mean, look at that. The cape looks so dumb. I really hate this cape. I don't know why they thought that was a good raid design. I guess it's got like the bones on the back or something. I don't know. It looks ugly as shit. But anyway, and look at this. Why do I have Mask of the Third Man? I am not a blade dancer, and I still need to use this mask because I'm a lazy piece of shit and I don't get new gear that gives me a good helmet. I guess I'm not really a lazy piece of shit. It's just I have bad RNG. We aren't even talking about the sniper right now. Let's get into the sniper. So, bring it on over here. This is the Stillpiercer. As you can see by the stats, the impact and the rate of fire are pretty much the same as the longbow. Actually, they're the exact same. It's the same archetype, or archetype, however you want to say it, as the longbow and the LDR. The reload is a little slower than the longbow, and the stability is a little less, but that's not really a big deal. It does suck that it has one less in the magazine, and it also doesn't have double down, which sucks that we can't get that anymore, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But anyways, the Stillpiercer has locked perks. Every Stillpiercer is going to be the same. So let's get into it. Starting off, it's kind of like an exotic. It has ballistics. It does not have different scopes itself. And I'll show you guys a little demonstration here of the scope. I'm going to use this point right here as a reference point. I'm going to bring this down and get that to pretty much the edge of the screen. Can you see it? Hope you guys can see that. Anyways, we're going to get that to about the edge of the screen, and we're going to pop off and get my longbow. And I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but the longbow actually scopes in further than the Stillpiercer did. Here, I'll go back to it and see if you guys can tell. I can tell pretty easily. This thing actually scopes in much less, which is actually really good, because it means it's an even shorter scope than ambush and short gaze, which for a player like me that likes to run and gun with snipers, this is awesome. This means I'm going to be hitting shots at even closer ranges than I ever did. Kind of like the No Land Beyond. So I'm going to be hitting really close shots with it. I like that. Let's go and check out the actual ballistics. You got the smooth ballistics, the accurized ballistics, and the field choke. I don't really understand why this is called accurized. Wouldn't that mean it's more accurate? Because it says more range and impact, but it doesn't have more range. I don't really understand that. Anyways, it increases the impact by a really small amount, but personally, I'd rather just have the added range and stability. I know in the previous review on Hereafter, I said I'd rather have more impact, but since this thing already hits as hard as a longbow, I just don't see the point. On a revive, you're gonna get the kill already, so you might as well just keep it at that impact. That's just my opinion though. So going on to the next perk, you got Perfectionist. This perk, in all honesty, it sucks. It's not a good perk. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. The only thing this would ever be good for is taking off small mobs, or if you get lucky enough to get 4 headshots in PvP, then sure, it can help you, but that's very rare, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't see a point to it. It's nothing like White Nail, by the way. A lot of people get confused about that. Yeah, it's nothing like White Nail. You actually have to get a kill with each shot on this. So, going on to the next column, we got Snapshot, which is my favorite. Then we got, and I mean favorite perk ever, like Snapshot is my go-to for anything. So I was really happy when we saw that. Then we got Custom Optics, which increases the scope some, which is the exact opposite of what I want. And then we got Oiled Frame, which it reduces range and adds faster reload, and honestly, that's terrible. The higher the range, the more aim assist you get, so you want that. Faster reload, when you're really gonna need that. You might like it in 6v6, but personally I don't do that much 6v6, and even then I'd rather just have the the higher range, so I think that's a pretty bad perk. Definitely Snapshot for me. And if you guys want a little comparison here, here's scoping in with Snapshot. And if you take Snapshot off, put this on, you'll notice it's way slower. It is so much slower. And especially if you're playing, you'll notice it's way slower. Because when you're in the game, time becomes like, it's strange. Because when you're in the game, time kind of slows down. So you can actually tell the Snapshot is much more prevalent in those situations. So anyways, going on to the last perk, we got Self Spotter. So basically, when you see the radar up here, you see how it's how you have. Let me see if I can get some enemies on the thing here. Okay, there we go. You see how the slivers are skinnier? That's what the spotter perk does. They're not as big, and this is actually really good because in PvP especially, you can kind of manipulate your radar like this, and you can kind of tell where they are exactly, if they're around a corner, or if like the red dot moves, you can tell they're moving. It just basically lets you radar whore better, which is pretty nice actually. It's a pretty good perk. I like it. So that is about it for the perks themselves. I'm going to show you guys a few clips after this. So when it comes down to snipers, you can look at the stats and the perks all you want, but honestly, you're not going to know if a sniper is good unless you use it, and you can make a good opinion off that. And personally, after using this thing for a few days, I actually think it's a really good sniper. Right now, it's my go-to sniper for TTK, which is saying a lot because I'm pretty picky with my snipers. I actually think it feels very similar to the longbow, which is a huge thing for me because you guys know I love my longbow. And yeah, that says a lot about it, that I like it almost as much as my longbow. So I'll show you some clips. You'll notice the drag shot's pretty consistent. It kills off the revive, and I think this is actually a very good sniper for Trials. And hopefully Trials comes back soon. I'm not sure when that's going to come back, but yeah, this is what I've been looking for, a good Trials sniper. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the clips. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys liked the little review / thoughts on it, and have a good one. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, the only downside to this is it is a Hunter exclusive, so if you're going to be doing Trials on your Warlock and your Titan, you can't transfer it over, which kind of sucks. Kind of means you're going to have another sniper in your back pocket so you can switch it over to your Warlock, which to me kind of sucks because when I'm doing Trials, I like to be as consistent as possible, and if you're switching around your snipers, it does make you a little less consistent, but what are you going to do? You gotta take the bad with the good, so that's about it, guys. Have a good one.
Taking multiple... I mean, I took French and Spanish, but not at the same time.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Different languages, that doesn't work with me. Like, I did Spanish 1 and 2, then I did French 1 and 2.
I started with French, realized I sucked at French, went to Spanish because it's close to Tagalog, which is the language of my people is in the Philippines.
The language of your peoples.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't have beat back out. I was too excited.
Nice, Hovey.
Alright, let me hop out of...
How did you make that?
He like one-hit melee'd me.
I threw one of those nades on you. One of those,
I'll sing the Memento song. Oh, God, no! So weird!
I know. I'm gonna do it so often.
I'm pressured. Welcome, everyone, though. Welcome. This is awesome. This is amazing. Thank you, Microfi. Thank you, Miss 5,000 watts. I appreciate everything. I will get you back. You just wait. I don't... The Shadow Shot, the bow? Is that what it's called? I honestly don't know what I'm using right now.
Oh, come back! Come back here!
Oh my god, I'm terrible with nades. Why do I even try?
Jesus, I choked on the triple again.
Bam! Do it! Get him!
Do it! You won't!
Oh, that was a waste of grenade. I thought that was on there.
What? Where did... Oh, you sniped him!
Yeah, he was hurt already, so I can't kill shot.
No, you... Get away from me.
I tried to steal it.
I got to steal. touch.
Now he won't let me do anything. Oh, he won't do anything. Where did this come from?
What did what come from?
You're just killing everything now. You won't miss now.